Hello, students. I welcome you all in the new chapter of MSc, that is chapter 13, Yoga and Pranayama. So, students, it's a story of Sanju, a 14-year-old boy who was very upset as something went wrong with him. Earlier, he was a focused student, but now he no longer felt like the same. Now he was feeling depressed and stressed. He couldn't concentrate his studies as well as swimming and favorite sports. His parents was not happy with Sanju and father always loses his temper when Sanju believed in his usual stressed out manner. Nobody offered a solution of this problem. One day, Sanju woke up and felt good in the morning. Now, he wondered that why and what was happened. So he prayed for something good. He has gone to Uncle Parth because he was the only person who could give the solution. Uncle was doing yoga that time and was holding his body in Sarvangasana. Sanju smiled as Uncle Parth was a great life coach, steadfast support, and most of all, he was understanding. He slowly opened his eyes and asked Sanju to wait for 10 minutes, and then he loosened his body to get relaxed. When he smiled to see Sanju, he was just walked into Uncle Parth's open arms, sobbed. Then Sanju told to him that I am nowhere, I am going down in sports. I can't focus now. I keep thinking about so many things. My mind is full of worries. Now uncle did not say anything and held his nephew. Sanju's parents stood helpless. Now they could hope for things to change for the better. After some minutes, Sanju felt lighter and better. Uncle Pat said to him that he is there for a month and together they will set everything right. Now he told Sanju that this is called stress. Stress of the growing child, stress of academics, and more stress because you are not able to cope up with your inability with the situation. So this is the part of growing up, but it can be managed. Now Sanju asked him that whether uncle could make him peaceful and focused. Uncle answered that yes, he can manage it well and he will teach Sanju that how to manage stress with yoga and pranayama, and everything will be changed with discipline and organization. Now uncle has asked him to get cool off first. In swimming pool there was a competition from a school boy whose name was Gautam, and he challenged for race. Sanju couldn't say anything, but Uncle Parth accepted that challenge. Now they all jumped into the pool, and both Gautam and Uncle Parth was enjoying swimming. Where Sanju was busy in watching them, that who was catching up with him. Sanju lost momentum because of his distraction. Uncle realized his nephew's problem and stress. He had not preached him because competitiveness and stress are normal challenges. He had come to provide solutions to the challenges. The next morning, Uncle Parth went to Sanju's room once he left for school. There he organized everything in a well-mannered position, such as his books and wardrobe. He aired the room and changed the bed sheets. When Sanju returned from school, he was very delighted to see his room and felt very much happy. Now, in the evening, Uncle Parth told to Sanju that one has to learn to deal with stress. He has to do the same. A cluttered mind leads to clutter the surroundings. He told that he had changed Sanju's room surroundings, but in future he has to handle it and he has to be organized. Stress will increase if you allow it. Uncle discussed some points to Sanju about knowing few facts like academics, games, family, friends, and later your work and profession are one and the same. Sometimes one gives stress and another peace. Except that some stress will remain, but peace has to take over. Second is respond and do not react. Third is let go of the past to start afresh. Fourth, happiness connects us with people and is our true nature and not jealousy. Fifth, accept success as well as failure. Both like to follow each other. Sixth, don't give up. Listened all carefully and understood that his stressful mind has created a lot of uncertainty. Again, he added that Gautam is a good-natured boy and don't jealous to others and treats well to all. That's why he is at peace and in control. And on the other hand, Sanju feels insecure whenever he is around. This is the reason that he was going down in academics and even swimming. Then Uncle Path replied that Sanju has to take responsibility for his own actions. He told him that he noticed Sanju when Gautam was around and so complexes were beating Sanju down and increasing his stress. Now Sanju asked him to handle stress and need help. Uncle told that yoga and pranayam will help each one of us to realize our full potential and live in a healthy manner. As it's a saying that a healthy mind leads to a healthy body. He said that he will teach Sanju pranayam that will make him focused. Sanju promised him to follow his instruction. Uncle said that everyone has to know that a jealous, wavering mind is not as productive as a peaceful mind. Everyone wants peace because it gives happiness and it helps to achieve our positive goals. Poor focus gives tension and distress and destroys peace of mind. Yoga and pranayam are the oldest and time-tested methods that can give peace to mind with great energy. Uncle said that now he will make Sanju practice a best of simple pranayams. These are Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, means alternate nostril breathing technique. Releases accumulated stress and regular practice means a calm and peaceful mind. It actually soothes the entire nervous system. Second is Bhramari Pranayam, means bee breath. Calms the mind by warding off thoughts that take you away from the present moment. It has a humming sound that heals and silences the chattering mind. Third is Kapalbhati Pranayam, skull shining breathing technique. Brings freshness to the mind and energizes the brain cells and nerves. It helps to focus better. Fourth is Bhastrika Pranayam, helps to ward off tiredness. It energizes instantly and makes one feel fresh and positive. These one can feel better and stressless. After doing this, Sanju felt better within a month of practice pranayam and helped Sanju to become a better swimmer, and yoga postures increased his strength and flexibility. Now he became optimistic and experienced the power of being in the present moment with the help of breathing techniques. Sanju's yoga instructor told him that present moment is the key to better focus and to give our 100%. Now Sanju realized that he no longer felt deterred, feared of anyone. Tension, jealousies and stress went out, and now he feels fresh and energetic. Happiness became a state of mind, and he started regarding failures as stepping stones to success. So students, your chapter is completed, and now you have to promise yourself that you all will do yoga and pranayam daily. It gives you a better focus. So students, do your question answers and exercise. And now we will meet in next time. Till then, stay home, stay safe with great happiness. So students, thank you. Bye-bye.